Hey guys, it's Rachel here, back with another acting video. So surprisingly to me, a question you guys have been asking me a lot lately is how to make a cover letter. And it's actually very easy, probably easier than you think it is. So today I'm going to be talking about how to make a good actor's cover letter. But I'm very excited, so let's just get started. So what even is a cover letter? As actors, we may find ourselves needing a cover letter a few times through our acting career. Whether it's submitting to an agency or maybe trying to audition for a certain job and you're wanting to send one to a casting director. Whatever it is, you'll probably need one at some point. Most of the questions I got regarding cover letter were like how to write one to submit to an agency, so that's kind of what we are going to be focusing on today. But of course you can use this format for any type of situation. When you send a mailing to an agent, your cover letter is usually paper clipped on top of your headshot and resume. So you want to have a good, well-written cover letter that makes these agents go, wow, I want to look at this person's materials. Alright, so let's just start making it, shall we? Once again, as I did in my how to make an acting resume video, which you can watch if you click right here. Click it. But I used good old Sally Scrubby as my representative for this cover letter. So Sally Scrubby needed to write a cover letter, and that's what she did. So this is kind of what I'm going to be using to model today, as I'm explaining to you how to write one. So remember to use business letter format as you're writing this cover letter. So start with your information on the very left and put your name, your address, you can put a phone number, a website if you have one for them to reference you. So your information, and then return 2 times and put the date you are writing it. And then down another 2 and their info. So the agent's name and the address of the agency. And by them, I mean the agent themselves. Do your research and figure out what kind of department you're interested in signing with at this agency and find the agent that specializes in that department and write to them. It makes it more on a personal level and shows that you're really interested in that department. Alright, so now it's time to write. So start by saying, Dear so-and-so. So dear whatever the agent's name that you put there above. Use Mr., Mrs., Doctor, whatever it is. So dear Mr. Corndog is what I have here. Never say dear whom it may concern. They want to know that you are interested in their department and agency. If you say whom it may concern, it just seems like you didn't do your research, and they probably don't like that. So leave a space, and in the very first paragraph, you are going to be writing about them. What? Yep, you're writing about them. Say something like, I greatly admire your work. Hey, it was nice meeting you the other day at this event. Something like that to show that you appreciate them. It's kind of like saying, hey, I like you. And that makes them feel good, I'm sure. Show some appreciation. In the next paragraph, sell yourself. Tell them where you studied, who you worked with, what you're working on right now, and if that happens to be nothing at the moment, say you're a beginner writing this cover letter, say what you're planning on doing in the very near future, and make sure you tell them that you're auditioning and you're getting called back. That shows them that you're very close to booking jobs, which is really, really important in this industry. And in the very last paragraph, tell them what you want them to see. Something like, enclosed is my headshot, resume, and demo reel. Feel free to contact me if you require any additional information. Thank you for your consideration. I look forward to hearing from you soon, yada yada. Sincerely, leave a space and sign it just like you would a business letter. And then your name typed at the very bottom. And there you go! You've written a cover letter. Now just some tips to remember while writing this cover letter. Use good quality paper, not thin or loose leaf, and write it. No. You can even use stationery, it looks very professional. Just make sure it's good quality paper that fits in your envelope well along with your headshot and resume. Number 2, talk in your own words. Don't sound too boring, let your personality show through, but still keep it professional. Casting directors like that. When you're able to kind of be yourself in a letter, maybe crack a few jokes, just show them you. Tell them who you are, but still keep it professional. That is key. And number 3, remember to never beg for anything in a cover letter. That's one mistake that a lot of us make as actors, and I'm sure almost all of us have made it at some point. I know I definitely did my first couple of cover letters. As much as you want to sign with this agency, you don't want to, in one of your paragraphs, just beg and beg and beg to sign with them and say, oh my gosh, acting is my dream. If I don't sign with you, I'm never going to become an actor. I know I'm going to be in Hollywood someday. I know I'm going to be famous. I need this in my life. I need this. I'm sure the agents get countless letters and emails about this kind of stuff on a daily basis, and honestly, I'm sure they hate it because they hear it so often. They don't want to hear that you're dreaming about stuff. That's great, but they want to know that you are booking jobs and actually working, instead of sitting on your butt waiting for the phone to ring. Keep it professional always. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's basically how you write an actor's cover letter. Like I said, this was kind of focused on submitting to agencies and what kind of cover letter you would write for that, but you can use this for any type of situation. So yeah. I hope this helped for all of you that were asking for it. I know I had a lot of comments recently, so I thought it would be a good video to make. Now that I'm thinking back at it, I was kind of confused the first time I wrote a cover letter, so I very much see where you guys are coming from with this. Sometimes we just need a little extra tips to kind of get us going instead of just following the direct format. So I hope that this helped. Thanks to Sally Scrubby for being our model again. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did or you found it helpful. Leave me a comment down below just telling me any video requests you have or any questions you have. I'm happy to answer. Also subscribe for weekly acting videos and follow me on Twitter if you want. And I will see you guys in my next video. Ugly. I love you guys. Bye. Let's talk about how to get rid of all those nerves when you're acting, performing, either on a stage or you're going to an audition or you're at an